the headlines changed long before the person behind them did. Welcome to the Channel Star Spotlight. For years, Margot Robbie was seen as one of Hollywood's most polished and carefully managed stars. Elegant premieres, award-winning performances, and global success created an image that appeared almost untouchable. But recently, conversations surrounding her public appearances and photo shoots have taken a different tone. Some viewers describe her style as bolder than before. Others see something far more meaningful happening beneath the surface. What many forget is that public image in Hollywood rarely remains fixed forever. As careers evolve, actors often begin redefining themselves in ways audiences do not immediately expect. And in Margot Robbie's case, that transformation seems to have unfolded quietly over time rather than through one dramatic moment. Long before international fame, her life looked surprisingly ordinary. Born in Australia, Margot Robbie spent much of her childhood far from the glamour often associated with celebrity culture. She worked various jobs while pursuing acting opportunities, slowly building experience and confidence. Success did not arrive instantly. What is less known is how disciplined her early years were. Friends and colleagues often described her as focused, ambitious, and deeply aware of how unpredictable the entertainment industry could be. That mindset would later shape many of her career choices. Many remember her breakthrough performance in The Wolf of Wall Street. The film introduced her to global audiences almost overnight. Yet with fame came a challenge that many performers quietly struggle with, being reduced to public perception rather than personal identity. For some viewers, she became associated primarily with glamour and appearance. But her career gradually revealed something more layered. Projects like I, Tanya, and Barbie showed a performer willing to take creative risks while balancing public expectations. Behind the polished image was someone carefully navigating an industry that constantly studies appearance, behavior, and personal reinvention. That pressure becomes even stronger as stars grow more recognizable. Recent photographs and public appearances sparked renewed online discussion about Margot Robbie's evolving image. Some headlines focused heavily on fashion choices and confidence. Others interpreted those moments as evidence of a celebrity becoming increasingly comfortable with visibility and self-expression. But perhaps the conversation says more about public expectations than it does about her. It is often said that audiences want celebrities to evolve, but only within familiar boundaries. When those boundaries shift, reactions quickly follow. In Margot Robbie's case, the attention surrounding recent photos reflects that tension between public image and personal freedom. What is less known is how carefully she has managed her career away from unnecessary controversy. Despite worldwide fame, she has largely remained focused on work, production projects, and long-term creative growth rather than constant headlines. That balance is not easy to maintain, especially in an era where attention moves faster than ever. There is also an emotional contrast in her story that many viewers connect with. On screen, she often appears fearless and confident. Yet maintaining that image year after year likely carries its own quiet pressure. Fame can create admiration, but it can also create expectations impossible to fully satisfy. And perhaps that is why the recent attention surrounding her photos feels significant to so many people. Not because of shock. Not because of scandal, but because audiences are witnessing someone continuing to define herself on her own terms while millions continue watching. Over time, careers are remembered for more than appearances alone. They are remembered for resilience, transformation, and the ability to remain relevant without losing individuality. Margot Robbie's journey seems to reflect exactly that balance. If you found this story meaningful, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. You can also like the video and subscribe to Star Spotlight for more respectful stories about the lives behind familiar public figures.